Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from Wheaton, Tennessee. And at the filming of this video, it is June the 1st. So happy June to you. It's the month of my birthday. And it's also in the news, well, lately they're hyping up that it's going to be Pride Month. And I'm like, oh man, why'd they have to put it in the month of my birthday? It was my birthday before it was Pride Month. But anyway, today's video, I just want to come in a direction where, I don't think the LGBT, man, I always have a tough time saying that, in a different direction than what they expect. And let me tell you the reason why. Um, this being Pride Month, my wife and I went to Walmart, and you know about that whole Target thing. Oh, by the way, I went to Target just a few days ago, and their like Pride display is like totally gone. It was right there in the front of the store, and I was looking to see what would happen, and they totally moved it. Either got rid of it, not that I was looking for it, but it was gone from where it originally had been. But anyway, back to Walmart. My wife and I went to Walmart, and then you know how you walk down the aisles of the registers, and there was the Pride display, and something stuck out to me. It said there was, I don't know what it was they were selling, but on it it said "Love Wins," and I had to scratch my head a little bit, and I'm like, what do they mean by that? And I'm like thinking, okay, love wins over what? And I'm thinking, well, love must win over hate. And I'm thinking in my mind, do they really think that they're hated on? I don't hate anybody that's gay, lesbian, trans, whatever. I don't hate them. I disagree with their lifestyle, but I don't hate them. And I think that's where the angle that they're coming at, like, why do you hate us? And I'm like thinking, are they trying to just, be victimized here? Are they just trying to be, like, hey, everybody feel sorry for us because those people that don't agree with us, they hate us. And that's the misconception that I think they have, that just because we disagree on viewpoints doesn't mean that you're hated. And then the other term, homophobic or transphobic, I'm like, nobody is scared of you either. We don't hate you, and we're not scared of you. And I don't know, it's just this whole narrative where they take words and they twist it, kind of how they do the pro this and anti this. They'll mix those words together to get the spin that they want. And so I'm just coming at this from the viewpoint of love. You're right, love does win over hate, which nobody hates you. I mean, there's always going to be haters in the world, right? But it's just a different point of view. Okay, we just disagree, and stop playing the victim. Stop thinking that we fear you. Stop thinking that there's always somebody behind the next corner waiting to, again, there's always going to be bullies. There's always going to be people that just want to, because you have different viewpoints, want to hurt you, but the majority do not. So bottom line, guys, Target, Walmart, Kohl's, whatever company, we're all just hardworking Americans that want to provide for our family. You have a product, we want to purchase it, and that's it. That's as simple as it gets. And if you want to make a statement that is, that goes against your customers' morals, beliefs, then that's on you. And if your customers go somewhere else, it's still on you. And so, it's as easy as you have a product that you want to sell us your product. And I'll be the first one to apologize if you can really tell me that all of this pride stuff is a big seller and you're trying to somehow capitalize on a larger market than I'm aware of. I believe you're just trying to make a statement and trying to cater to this small minority to make them happy and offend the larger group here. And if that's the case, then so be it, and it's on you. Okay, switching gears to California now. I just read that they're going to be flying for the month of June the pride flag over City Hall. And whew, Thank you, Huntington Beach, for basically saying, hey, we're only going to be flying the California and the United States flag. I don't think that county should step in here and fly anything other than the United States and the California flag. I mean, possibly a veterans flag or something like that, but to get mixed up here in wokeness and trying to, stand behind the LGBT group like that, I don't see them flying any other type of flag like that. So props, Huntington Beach. Thank you for keeping it just strictly government, United States, state flags. That's the way it should be. An observation I've had, and it's not everybody, but a lot of folks I've heard lately, when they talk and they're explaining things, they'll use the phrase, does that make sense? And I've just noticed that popping up because when, they're telling me something and they say, does that make sense? I'm like, well, I don't want to say no, because then, it makes it feel like I don't have any common sense, or I don't know. It just sounds a little bit less likely for me to say no than if someone said, do you have any questions or something like that? So it's a very interesting, saying that I've been hearing a lot lately is, does that make sense? Does that make sense? An observation that I've made here in Tennessee, and it's a safety issue, is the mailboxes are so close to the road. I've seen people to go get their mail, and I'm like, oh man, they almost got hit by somebody because they're trying to get their mail and they have to go to the, roadside of their mailbox to get their mail. So I'm thinking, hey, why don't they put a double-sided mailbox so that people can get their mail on the house side of the mailbox rather than endangering their lives getting their mail on the road side of the mailbox? I have another observation that not everybody, but a good amount of people here in Tennessee put these little ducks on their dashboards. I don't know if that's a Tennessee thing. You can let me know in the comments section if you see a lot of people doing that. But I just drive around and I always see these little ducks, especially on Jeeps. I don't know if it's a Jeep thing, but little ducks on the dashboard. Before I leave you today, I got a summer job away from my elementary school for this summer, and the drive is just so amazing and it's beautiful. And so I thought to end this video, I would take you guys along on the morning commute. On the highway right here, because you can see the beautiful hills and trees right through there. Look at that. I could see that every day.